Hey everybody, Rebecca here. I hope you all are doing well. Today is Saturday, 8:30, 2025. The time is 4:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States on the East Coast. And I have y'all looking at earthquakes on EMSC. We're just looking at the 5.0 earthquakes which have occurred today. There was a southern mid-Atlantic ridge earthquake. So take a look at where this is occurring. This is South America over here. This is South Africa, and it is occurring relatively in between both of those and towards the tip here. This is also Antarctica down here. So our next earthquake which has occurred is Santa Cruz Islands, which is up there by Vanuatu and Tonga. And we can see this is New Zealand right here. And then we have Tonga and Vanuatu over here. There has been two earthquakes over here today. This one was 63 kilometers deep. And our second one was 5.5 and it was 52 kilometers deep. Then in between those, there was a 5.0 near the south coast of Myanmar, which is past Indonesia. So if we're looking, this is Australia here. Then we have Tonga, Vanuatu, wrap it around here. This area right here is Indonesia. And here we have our earthquake, 5.0, 12 kilometers deep. Our next item that we're going to look at is tropical storms. Tropical storms which are occurring. There is a tropical storm system. It's not a tropical storm, but it probably will become a tropical storm. It has a chance of 30% over the next 7 days and a 0% over the next 48 hours. So when I'm looking at windy, and I'm going to back this up just a little bit to the second here, and then we'll let this play forward. If you watch this area right here, you will see that this system here is going to form a small tropical storm here. So we're moving into the third here. If you're watching here, you can see it's starting to form. And now we're in the third, into the fourth. You can see it starting to wrap around here. So we're starting to see a tropical storm system. And I do not believe that this one is going to hit land. I believe that it will go off into the Atlantic. However, it is something to keep an eye on because now by next Friday we are future casting, so anything could happen between now and then. However, I go out about as far as the third, but I just wanted to show y'all what is going on here. And then we have a huge low up here. We have a low over here. So we're looking, and this is the sixth now. And it looks like it's following the same way that our last hurricane went. We also have looks like a system over here off of the west coast of Mexico. So we're still watching this one here as it moves on through till the 8th. And then it starts doing a curve. And it never really gets really big as far as I can tell. But it is something to keep an eye on as we get into the 8th and the 9th. So I'm watching to see which way it actually goes as it's approaching towards the East Coast. And I think it may do a turn like our last hurricane, hopefully. But this is future casting, so I don't want to say that this is a definite. However, you can see that it's looking like it's headed straight towards the East Coast. So hopefully that is not what's going to happen. And I don't see past the 13th. So if you can see, it looks like it's doing a turn here. So this may be one to be keeping an eye out for because it's coming really close to the United States here. And never know. When I was watching before, it showed that the last hurricane we had was going to turn like this, and then it just kept getting closer and closer, and finally it turned like this. So we'll see what happens here. This one looks like it could potentially affect Nova Scotia. So anyways, just something to keep an eye on. I don't have future cast, but that is future casting. Anyways, let's take a look and see what's happening in Canada. As Canada doesn't tend to post earthquakes on the weekends. We'll see if they posted anything for today. So the last earthquake that they posted was a 1.6, and it was 37 kilometers northwest of Clucas 1, British Columbia. And then there was an earthquake yesterday. It was a 0.8, 29 kilometers west-southwest of Lake Cowichan, British Columbia. When we're looking at the last week, our largest earthquake was a 3.9, and it was on the 26th. That 3.9 is located, I believe this is it here. That's a 3.7. That was on the 26th. So that was the 3.7. I think I had a problem finding the 3.9 though. I had looked for it and couldn't find it. What is this one? That is a 3, and it was on the 25th. That was a 4 on the 9th. So I was having a problem finding it earlier. I still have not located where this earthquake is, even though it states that that 3.9 was in. Let me see here. Maybe I'm looking on the wrong side of the country. Should be up here, and I don't see it. That's a 3.7. Yeah, I don't see it. So I was looking for it, but still not finding it. Anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you for an update today. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are taking good care of yourselves. Please, please be safe this weekend. It is a holiday weekend. So everybody have fun, but be safe. Anyways, you guys, remember to tell someone that you love them. Tomorrow is never promised, and make each day an adventure. Much love.